Is it horrible?
Hello? Hello, is anybody out there? Hello? My camera isn't working, and life is very hard. I didn't load up Fire, but hello? It's time for Horatio to stretch, and for me to get back to it. Yeah! I don't know how to finish those lyrics. I do know that Alan Wake took out my whole computer. My whole ass computer. He was just like, you let it get too dark there, bitch. Didn't you get some fucking lights? Why aren't they on? Oh, guess we're gonna take that stream. Time to take that stream away from you. Take these broken streams. Learn to talk again. And maybe sometimes sing. Obviously, I don't need you. I don't need anybody but me. Lord, is the game loud. Holy guacamole. Load the Steam Cloud. Sweet, sweet, sweet! Of course, nothing's up. So now I have to tab away and hopefully it won't die. Oh, you finish One Piece before the stream is up? You son of a bitch. Listen, if you're really able to do that, if you were able to time loop, like, Shoten, give me the time turner. I need it more than you. Alright. It's time to be afraid. It's the dark, and we're afraid, and it is terrifying. Am I going backwards? Okay. Let's try again. This time. More focus. Less random terror. Great. I do resent that it doesn't seem to be where you shoot them. Headshots don't seem to be any more powerful than just generic body shots. Wait. Talk about realism. This is what would happen if you literally got lost in the woods in the Pacific Northwest. You would just be like, I'm gonna die here. And this is it. I'm gonna die.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Shoten. And meaning you make my eyes sore. Wait. I now have solid proof I'm going backwards. Son of a bitch. Whatever. I'll just run in a direction till I die. No, leave me alone. I'm just trying to figure out the direction I need to go in. Lord Almighty. Know what would have been sweet? A fucking compass. There it is. I see the lights now. Kitty is an egg. We can do without the Lost in the Woods.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Delightful. Can I press the button on that? Are you real? Work light? This one? You're not. But that... Excuse me. Fuck with me now. No. 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 What's the point of these lights? Oh God, no! I don't know how I lived that. Okally dokally. Aw. So they go up. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I know! Thomas! Okay, so they're timed. Got it. Well, let's go get the fucking shotgun. All right. No! Yes, I feel better about that decision. There's another light over here, too. Some bee. I see you. I see you, manuscript page. All the way the fuck out there. I see you. A stretch out? What are you even talking about? Stretched out Sonic? I don't want to know. Thermos! And none of them so far are the thermos. Whatever. Yes! Light! Trains! Oh, bless. Lithium batteries! Ha ha ha! Lithium. Lithium batteries! My favoriteest thing in the entire world. They're better than your usual bullshit. Girls, I guess. No.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
That is...
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She
Yeah.
sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Nope, 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 nope. That wasn't you. That wasn't her, I mean. That was That was either darkness or he assembled it from tapes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like you're getting Alice back. I mean, I read that file in Control that was like his wife Alice was. So, I mean, I feel like she's dead. But I also don't know that for sure. Hey, this is a reaction stream. Don't you even say or both, you punk! Shoot. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. He says. You know, let's take a moment here.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole.
You don't need your
It
gut for
felt
that,
wrong,
baby.
And it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Altered item. Pipe.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and
Man,
rocks
this is just
flew as it
making all
fought for
sorts of
traction.
AIs.
It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Then it came for me. So many altered items. It's very terrifying.
I could
But I
see
did
a
find the
railway
train.
bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Am I gonna get attacked by a pipe? I would highly prefer not. Also, who is breathing? Who is breathing on me? Is that me? Am I breathing? It doesn't sound like my breath.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh my god, I am being attacked by a fucking metal pipe! Ah! Ah! Oh my god. No, just everybody stop! You guys too! Oh. Are we done? Is it over? No. No, it's not. What else is after me? You! Oh, God. No! Oh! Where's the wheelbarrow? It's gone. For goodness sakes. I don't want to talk about it.
I
Okay.
slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Okay. If you're gonna murder Nightingale in this way, maybe we could negotiate. Because I don't think you becoming
As
what
a
you're afraid
teenager,
of.
just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Yeah, no, we're heavy duty for sure. I was thinking about that too. This is so much like a Stephen King book came to life, and I hate it. Because, you know what? Stephen King might be kind of a hack, but his concepts are scary as hell. Claire. Claire! Like it's a hospital. Claire! I doubt you can jump that far. You are very much a white boy. But let's give it a shot. Yeah! Yeah, okay. Beep. No! Did I? No. No! Oh, God. Shoo! Shoo! Oh! Ooh! I don't know what I hit, but I was happy about it. Oh, God. Ah! Fucker! A propane tank. Excellent. I must look for propane tank. I must look for them. Those tanks. Those tanks. I must find. Propane and propane accessories. That's like an Atlanta, Georgia accent, not a Texas accent. What? The fuck? God damn it, Remedyverse. Yeah, come out here. We need more space for this bullshit. I reloaded. I knew it wasn't that good. Texas accents are pretty hard, actually. They're very specific. I can do just fine Southern accent, but it's like deep South, not Texas. Texas is kind of the deep South, but not really. It's like its own thing. Yeah, I guess so. But their accent is its own thing. Like, you have Deep South, you have Florida, and you have Texas. Like, they're really in their nose down there. Fine, show up. Don't care. Getting this. God damn. It even told me you were coming and I still didn't believe them. Oh God. This is not successful. Okay, how many players do I have? 7. Okay. Okay. Leave me alone, you bonkers piece of shit! No! Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah! Run away, coward! Don't aggro the bulldozer, please. Self, not wise. Let's not. Oh God. I think if you get me in a corner, they're not that good at maneuvering these things. Hey, hello, Raiders. Well, better now that the bulldozer's dead. Okay.
Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
Hello, Raiders. My camera's broken because nothing is easy.
Va pa nada.
Ooh, love that icon. Hello. Hello, I'm alive. I'm alive, I swear. Hello, Raiders. My name is Hildy. Nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you, Brococo. Thank you. That is Yorkie. She is my lovely terror floof. And behind me is co-pilot Boopy, Horatio, 2-to-1. He has many names. Meow meow. Horatio is his main name. My name is Hildy. I'm a variety streamer. I stream anything from Alan Wake to Fable 3 to strange scaffold games like Truckcoon is supporting me from another universe and Life Eater to Satisfactory, which I freaking love. I am currently in the process of playing everything I've ever had access to. That includes the Super Nintendo my sister's boyfriend left at our house for a few weeks, and the N64 games that I played at my friend's house when I was 16. They're listed alphabetically on my About page in the list. We're currently in F. Our headliner is Fable 3. However, I have a 200k redeem where 200k where people can tell me what to play. That was redeemed, and I got told to play Control. And then I made a bet, which was a bad idea. I bet Theo said I could speed run Control before you're done with it. Do 100%. I was like, yeah, bet. And then that means I have to play Alan Wake, which I'm loving, but we are a safe place, LGBTQIA+ and F. What that means is that I am very fiercely protective of my community. I am political, so they don't have to be. I'm not saying I'm talking like 24 hours a day, but I don't really hide from those topics because I want people to be safe, being whoever they are, enjoying my content, which sometimes means you have to let them know you're on your side. Which, saying that, if you do not regret voting for certain fascists, you will probably not like me. I'm saving you time, and I'm protecting my community. Roger? That sounds good to you. That sounds good to me. We're going to continue some Remedy.
Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
Brococo, it is not shitty to ask. In fact, anybody with those letters would want you to. That is a furry and a plural person. By the way, straight is also included in our great rainbow of people we care about in our community. I don't want you to feel like just because I mention a lot of dirty queers and alternate identities, you don't belong either. Yeah, so they are generally included in the sort of modern community space. Yeah, one of my mods is plural, and even though I'm not furry myself, I have many times over made lots of friendships with furries. I don't know why. I don't really care. They're lovely people, but it is sort of a thing. This game terrifies the shit out of me. There's a few things that scared me as a kid. And number one was objects being sentient for a couple reasons. Like, if they were sentient, was I treating them badly? Are they going to come for me? I am 41, so I was a kid when Furbies were real. And when those run out of batteries, it's really scary. So this has been a lot. Brococo. Can I call you Brococo or Broccoli or Bro or dude? How was stream?
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
I don't like that I'm gonna... They told me I had to fight a bulldozer. Then I had to fight a bulldozer. Horse riding classic? All right, talk to me about horse riding classic. Please, I'm sorry, Pipe. I didn't mean to jump on top of you. I respect your kind. Why are they not lithium? These better be fucking lithium. Yes! Why you're so slow? Yes, our car! It is bathed in the holy light of safety. Thermos. It almost sounds like they took the game from Pony Island and made it real, and that makes me really happy because I really kind of liked the Pony Island game. I was sad I had to stop playing it. Okay. Before we get to be in the safety of an automobile, let us take a quick gander. Can I get in this building? No. We'll go check in the place where I was accosted. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Please raid and run. Yes, enjoy your dinner. Thank you. I will take good care of your people, hopefully. Maybe. People don't tell him if I suck. It'll be between us. Item limit reached. Motherfucker. I can't go! You... son of a... Let me up. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, ooh. Dang it. Fuck. Why? What's the point of locking me out of there, huh? Punishment for not being more thorough? Fine. Fuck you. Bulldozer. You came from over here? Invisible wall? Is that what I'm gathering? Let's try and roll the pipe over here. Pipe Sand, can we be friends? Can we be friends? Pipe Sand. Oh, close. No, Pipe Sand. Ugh. Pipe Sand. Thank you. Let's ease up on the rolly giggin. Giggin. Ah, invisible wall. Okay. We have hardcore parkoured enough. Let us continue onward.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
You mean I get to play this game when I'm not in danger?
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
I am so excited that I get to just wander around for a hot second. I mean, obviously the darkness attacks me in there. The pages predicted it. Maybe I shouldn't read them anymore. Maybe the things won't happen if I don't read them. Great. Great plan. Thanks, chat. Why did I not take the... Why do I not take cars? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I think the game wouldn't let me. That's a cute car. Oh, really? I can take the car? It's too late now. We're walking. Oh, I can take this car. Oh, I like this car better. Oh, it's one of those early EVs. I love that. Also, it's got Oregon plates. You see that? You see our Doug fur on our license plate? Hold on. Look. Look at our precious tree. Hey. Oh my god, this has really bad handling, actually. I thought you're supposed to be the Ranger's vehicle. Oh my god. I can drive in my Kia Soul up here. The Ranger's vehicle can't drive up here? What's wrong with you? I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I don't care anymore. Whatever, shitty Ranger vehicle. Is it because you're from Oregon? Is this a joke on Oregon drivers? You're from Finland, Remedy. You don't fucking know shit. Yeah, that is not a good car.
And you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now. Because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Aw. Hey, thanks, Guy. Do you have Washington? Damn it. But I bet you're gonna handle great. Way better. Rude. Ooh, jump it! Negative! Oh, actually way worse. Way worse! Well, we can go right on back up. Or not, or not. Let's not get blow up with the car. I feel like that's the thing that happens. You fuck up the car and then you get blowed up. Let's not. We'll take my Oregon-plated slip and slide. All right. This way. Oh my god. Are we really this cheap with our rangers? They're like, just in case you are trash at driving, let us give you a car. Everywhere. Can I go on the app? No. Is that going to be the same one?
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Dude, that's radio that I want to hear. You tell me about that lost love. I'm here for that. And are you Oregon? No. Ranger Mobile it is. They're like, we're gonna make this one car have Oregon plates. And then Hildy was like, it's my car, forever. But Oregon's never in video games. Even this is set in Washington. We're in comic books sometimes, but that's because they're written by people in Portland. Is this the mine? No. Well, yeah, I mean, it's part of the mine system. This is what some of the buildings look like. Oh, that's danger.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Can I... Oh, there's nothing in there. Yeah!
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special. But Maud hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Maud had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
All right, douchebag. I guess we might as well just drive to the end here. Puppy cat! I love your taste. I'm gonna assume the MX is for mucks, too. I also enjoy this. Can I call you puppy? Cat? Welcome in. There it is. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. The result of the Oregon Trail. Everyone being like, let's go find a better life and work in the coal mines. Well, lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity of the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. I've probably been to like 7 of these. In like more than that. Because there's like 15 mountain towns in Colorado with mining museums, and then there's like a billion out here. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. I don't like that there's a cutscene here.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
Damn it.
The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope.
You were supposed to meet him at noon,
It was
right?
all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Oh.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive?
Hi,
'Cause
mister.
if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
How do I leave this place? Whoa! Oh, dear God. Let me
It was
out!
close. Maybe closer than ever before.
stuff. Thermos. I'm terrified. Manuscript. No, why? Why? Don't know. No, I don't want to fight a train. We can avoid fighting the train. Lack of a murder basement. Wait, what are we talking about? Lack of a murder basement. No! Ow! Get out of here. You know, I wouldn't be surprised with this fucking game. I thought you somehow knew about my Animal Crossing game. So in like the most recent Animal Crossing game, my home, I made a murder basement in. I don't have an answer. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I did. It was like I made it like a 1970s snuff film basement. There was a, like I had a dungeon in there and like trash and little areas. Like they had to use the bathroom there and stuff. Letty, who has never removed the ladders from the pool in the Sims Castle for stone. I know. I couldn't tell you why I did it. I just like was like, I saw this like paneling they had and I was like, yep, murder basement. Through the fucking flare, bitches! Or made obvious death trap. Yeah, exactly. I think the only, the only part why I think some people react to it is because, you know, it's Animal Crossing. When we get to, was it called New Leaf? When we get to New Leaf, oh my god, is that like a fucking, oh my god. I thought it was an astral spike. I was gonna lose my goddamn mind. This is terrible and I hate it. I hate that I'm starting back here. I know, but it was like this, like, ball of black, flippy roundiness. That's a fucking astral spike if I've ever seen one. Listen, guys. I'm not in it. I'm not in it! Calm down! They're like, don't tell me to calm down. I will fucking throw this axe at your head. I understand. That was very rude of me. Jesus. That's fair. That's fair. Frankly, I feel rather strongly that Alan wouldn't have enough of a mind for it to take. He seems basically built on rage and spite. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ow! Pissed. Astral Spike steals all his thoughts and writes bad stories. Lou the Hiss be like, I can't influence this dude. This mind is already a disaster. I mean, you saw how he freaked out just because his wife tried to get him help for writer's block. Like, holy damn. Bro. I want to, like you, but I can't like you if you're gonna be a sociopath. See, here's the thing. I really feel like I should go in that and take care of these things, but I also feel like that is a death trap, so I'm not quite sure what to do. Maybe I won't jump down there. Maybe I'll do this. And I will load up the flashbangs and do that. And the game will be spiteful? Sounds good. Is somebody else in there? No? Okay. Oh god, what if Alan wrote the fucking hiss? They are kind of a stupid concept. Not like they're a bad concept, but like when you really think about it, it's kind of dumb. No!
What the hell?
It's Toby the dog! No, it's just random darkness. That I'm gonna name Toby. Hi, Toby. Jesus. I really don't want to actually know you, Toby. I'm sorry. Can we do something else? Push your fingers through the surface of the wet. Happiness comes.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
So... like, I actually have to go through the building? This building? Why did my car magically appear here? Because I need to go that way? Listen, Oregon plates, you're letting me down, homie. You being a slip and slide, this is like when it's supposed to be useful. What the fuck? Down! Down! No! Slip and slide! No! Oh! Okay, we're good.
This neighborhood is a disaster.
Who said this neighborhood was a disaster? Oh, it was from The Good Place. Hi, Kayla. I thought I was like, what?
Ma'am, someone has paid for your hydration. Shall I notify Victor?
Victor has already been notified, but thank you, Trixie. Thanks, you. Rip City Slip and Slide. You were a great car. You weren't a great car. They were such assholes to Oregon plates. But you were vaguely the color of Shulky, my car. I do love my car. Victor loves it too. Victor's the one who uses it mostly. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah! Woo! No! The game got me out. It took me. Excuse me. Oh god. Oh god, we gotta get in this fucking car. We gotta get in this car. Now, bitch! Fuck! Ah! Okay. 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 Oh. Y'all, this fucking game. Misroy, this fucking game. Kala, this fucking game. I have high cholesterol. We found that out. I don't need to have a heart attack. This, like, no wonder American Arcadia did a scene for scene fucking reference. Are you joking? No. Megan, there's actually a point in this game. So you know how American Arcadia opens with this helicopter chasing you? There's actually, and then later on that whole sequence where you're dodging behind rocks in American Arcadia. Yeah, that is straight from this game. Like, that is a direct reference. Like, I was dodging behind the same rocks. I was like, you son of a bitch, I know this is set in the Pacific Northwest too, but I don't need this trauma. Yeah, I actually was like, oh, I in fact know which rocks to stop behind, and stopped behind the same rocks. And I want to be clear, I don't think they were being derivative at all. I in fact thought it was kind of like, it was a really cool reference. Like, he's being chased for the same kind of similar reasons that Alan is, and so I really enjoyed it. And was like, oh, that adds so much more depth to that game. And if I had played Alan Wake, I would have been freaking out. Yeah, homage! It was really cool. But also, like right down to, like, the FBI on the bridge, right? Well, I mean, in American Arcadia, it's not exactly the same, but then the FBI blows up instead because of other shit. And I was like, well, at least there wasn't a helicopter. Oh, wait, there's the helicopter. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse. Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Yeah. Womp. That is boring. I hate when player parties are super cautious. Like, bros. You're not making it easy for me to myrtleize you. That's why every party needs a victor. So that answers my question about how game went. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. You already hurt the poor fellows. The sound design in this is just incredible. No. 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 Ooh. No. No. I said that's why every D&D party needs a victor. Because Misroy's party in his tabletop game, they had the good sense to leave before the helicopter got there. Oh, a car.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Okay. So much screaming goo. Okay. If that's the way the bad guys are, let's go this way real quick and see if there's stuff. Negative. You're fast. Okay, game. Revolver bullets do not pass through bodies. They don't. One of the PCs had his robot sidecock scanning, please. Robot sidecock. Robot sidecock. You know, the future is now. No! I was being funny! God damn it! Damn. No, We ain't playing this way, homie. Back up. Jesus Christ! It ain't that kind of repeat building. Okay, let me try this again. One of the PCs had his robot sidekick scanning police bands. So I was like, yeah, Decibel picks up that the Project Wide Awake baddies called for reinforcements, so you know they're en route. Want to stick around? And everybody was like, well, if it's robot sidecock, I'm in. But it wasn't, so they didn't stick around. Is that what I'm gathering? I love when I catch lurkers with stuff like that, or like people who are mildly distracted. My goody two-shoes cleric writing a note after a fight in the streets. Hi, sorry if you're wondering who did this. It was us, the outlaws who were framed again. They attacked us. We're doing something important and can't turn ourselves in yet. Misra, yeah, and then I was like, I regret to inform you that you already turned down the robot sidecock when you destroyed the Sentinels. This game could be considered enlightening. Theo, your whole system, get the fuck out of here. Take all your snakes and dragons and speedas with you. Light! Hold on. I want to get that thermos, though. Can I gotta get all the way up there, huh? Thermos. Theo's like, fine. I'm eating your bones on the way, though. Taking them with me. Ah! Fucking lame. I looked at chat, and then I walked off it again. We might be hitting the extent that I can accurately play a video game. Let me try this one more time. Oh, God. Thermos! Thermos. Yes! Oh, I could have gone up that way? Whatever. The yellow lines say go this way. I remember hearing about someone playing in Mask of the Red Death, a 2E D&D hack that places the heroes in 1890s Gothic Urk. They met up with a gentleman that happened to be a leech. Killed his body and then was like, crap, we shouldn't have done that. I write a heartfelt note sincerely apologizing for destroying his body. And like that, the leech forgave him. Honestly, people don't apologize enough. I'm here for that. No! Back, 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 back. I only have... What? Alright, at least I still have my shotgun. Ah! It's tried. I'm just a shitty writer trying to write my next book. Alan Wake becomes Tree Trunks. God damn. Well, I'm fucked. I have one shot. And it's like 4 flashbangs, 3 flashbangs. I like the leech's story. Yeah, it was in character. Dude didn't live as long as he has by unnecessary. Yeah, seriously. And also, you know how many times someone has apologized to a lick or a leech or a licka-lucka is like none, 0. He probably was just so like intensely surprised and happy that someone gave a fuck about him. By the way, that box, I saw it. It said 20. The fucking thing said 20, and yet somehow there was only 6. Fucking shrinkflation.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Action shotgun. Oh, there's God. Okay, we got some mixed messages here about which way to go. Don't like it. Fine, I didn't want to waste that, but I kind of reflexively hit the button, so we're good. Man, I do not want to have to run back the other way when this turns out that this was the way I'm supposed to go, and now I want to go get manuscript pages. That's the lithium difference. Oh my God. This area is really, really big. I'm very not a fan. This game's really linear, so now you're gonna give me a huge ass area to wander around in to find items. Ugh. That sounds like an item trying to fuck me up, and I'm unhappy about that. Nope. Okay. Building. What? Okay, fine. Aw. Well, okay. I did cover some ground. So I know that to the
I had no real
left.
plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
I know what kind of what there is to the left. Yeah, like this is one of the scarier games I've ever played in my life. All right, fuck you. Okay. I'm like not the biggest fan of horror, as in it's just not my genre. Oh, it's a loop. It's a fucking loop. Okay. I feel significantly better about that. Oh, but that means I missed that one building. I don't want to run all the way back there. Ugh, there was probably cool stuff in it. Fine. Here. This building. Yeah, thermos. No, you fuck. Fuck you guys. I'm out. Yeah. TBH, a bunch of dragons wouldn't be that afraid of this game. Okay? Not all of us have dragon not fear superpower. I don't know what it is. I don't want to look at it.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Isn't that nuts? That's actually true. There is research that says working overnight can actually really fuck you up. I don't like the ugh this place. I don't like that. That makes me nervous. Makes me think I'm in for some bullshit.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
I don't know what is chasing me right now, but we're gonna go up the hill first. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I do not feel any which way other than every place is this place to me, right? Oh, this place. I see you, Paige. No! Oh, of course. Of course! No!
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Okay. No actual evidence or warning of a car. Thermos. I think this is only like 19. It doesn't even tell me. Batteries. Are they lithium? Oh, it's... Trash batteries. I am literally a walking Energizer ad right now. Lithium batteries, the only battery that's worth using. Oh my god, they weren't even close to it. Oh, that's such a waste of a resource! Future Energizer paid for product placement and then revoked the funding when they saw how fast the batteries die again. When you're being chased by nightmarish creatures from another dimension that are only staved off by your flashlight, choose Energizer. I knew it. I was like, why would that be the only thing? Pretty sure you're playing through soda. Shut up. Okay. 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 Wait. There's goo up there. Fine, whatever. You can be the one spot of goo that lives. You know the sad thing is, they didn't get a fucking dollar from Energizer. They had to pay Energizer. Ah! The game. It's not the other way around. To use a logo in a game, you pay them. No! No, I'm up here. My eyes are up here, shot, and that's where the cats are. No, Theo was like pretty sure they paid for product placement. Yeah, no, they didn't pay for product placement. Yeah, you pay because you're infringing on their copyright. Controller? So it's interesting because they thought, for some reason, that it was worth having that logo in Alan Wake. My thinking is that Microsoft said, we want it to feel realistic, so we want you to...
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawled back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say that's most likely Microsoft, because Microsoft was also, this is the same time as Fable 3. So Microsoft, oh, I have to give up my shotgun. Let's see how much I have. I mean, it's objectively a better gun. Oh, I love shotguns. I know where it is. I know where it is if I regret it. You know, deforestation's a real problem, Darkness. Like, this was the same time that they were bossing a lot of other series into making really bad decisions. Oh no, Shannon, no! Did you just go back to bed? Was it just like, fine, I'm done?
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Yeah, exactly, Shannon. That's literally the decision I would have made, which would have been like, fuck, can't find my backpack, can't do anything like that, we're done. Oh, love it. Love when they give me a flare gun. That means the future is dark. Oh my god. So you had to go all the way to your parents' garage?
Birds.
What? No, I have to fight the birds again? I hate the birds! Oh my god! Okay, good. Oh. Whoa! Ah! Why? 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 Fucking Alfred Hitchcock bullshit! By the way, in Oregon, we actually do have real asshole crow gangs that will pick on you. My old neighborhood in Portland literally had crows that would get aggressive if you got too close to their favorites' yards. Piles of them. Everywhere. Washington, same thing. We are crow central. Those fuckers are very smart and very aggressive. Oh yeah, we made nice. We fed them cat food. That was their favorite. We had a lot of crows in our backyard by the time we left. However, Once, Victor was walking near someone else's yard, and the crows were like, "What's up?" "Fuck you!" And Victor had to, like, run home. He was like, "I don't know what just happened, but the crows just lost their fucking mind." And I was like, actually, there was actually like a news report about the crows in our neighborhood being like, "Humans, fuck you, pay me." I was like, you were a casualty. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Okay. Alice?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
That is generally what headaches do. Ice picks in particular. They suck. Alice!
Alice?
Alice! Never has someone been paid more money for their scream.
I gotta get out of here.
Can I swim? No. That's not true. There's like, what, Jennifer Love Hewitt? She probably has made the most money per scream of anyone I can think of. Yeah, there is generational information. The issue is that crows are definitely pack-minded. So the crows across the street, like there was a big roadway between our side, like we were right next to Gleason, and on the other side, those crows on the other side of the street hated our crows. It was fucking Jets and Sharks. And so the Jets were the ones that were like, "Victor!" And the Sharks were like, "Bros, don't involve the humans." I am leaving this cave. You are terrifying. I guess I'll read that page.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
I mean, to be fair, Vic, those crows really, like, are... I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. So our downstairs neighbor had gotten back on meth and had a lot of dangerous people coming in. And the crows actually used to holler all the time. And I think this is why we didn't run into anybody, is I think the crows were taking care of us. They were like, that is our cat food. I'm gonna die in here. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Empty. One flashbang. Let's go. Or no? Nope. That was a hand. That was a hand flare. That's unfortunate. Jesus. This is not going well.
losing it. I gotta get out of here.
It wasn't the wabbits, it was the squirrels. We had no wabbits. Only fucking squirrels. Hi, Miv. Oh, it's going pretty good. How are you? You're up mighty late. Or is this your normal sleep schedule? No, it was squirrels. I know who to hate. This game is one of the most terrifying experiences I've ever had in my life, Myth. We were just talking about, so I used to live in Northeast Portland, and we actually like had a news story about our pro gangs up there. Which one of them chased Victor because it was kind of like the Sharks and the Jets. I'm so mad that there's 4 interviews for jobs these days, but I'm really happy to hear that. Me too. I do miss living in Portland. What job is Emmy going for? I actually am out of the loop on that. I knew she had an interview, but I did not know what job. I'm aware they go to Cauldron Lake. I am unhappy. Thunk. All right. All right. It's coming. We know it. I love the shit that they muttered, though. Like, work accidents can be prevented! It said Indeed, basically coding programs together, data on websites to post jobs. Oh, cool. Our friend Moiselle also does it, so having a rec will help, hopefully. Yeah! The echoes of life of the things they say is so creepy for me. It's like a brain spasm of sorts. Yeah. Oh, that's great, Miv! Really, you guys are, like, super close to making it, right? Like, all you need is for M to have just... or you to have just, like... some sort of income. That's very exciting. Me too. Like, the speech isn't scary to me so much as...
I have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
So much as, the capitalism that causes those statements scares me. The graveyard shift leads to cancer! Seriously, American Arcadia, like, owes a lot to Alan Wake, and I love it, because they're so different, but same heart. Emmy can't come too? Wait. That's fair. I see. I don't like this future. This is the wrong timeline. No, that's okay. I asked. You're fine. I'm the one who asked. Oh, honkin' tonkin'. Yeah, they're not ads though. That's really funny. They're well, I mean they are ads, but Alan Wake didn't make any money for it.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
I mean, maybe they did. Maybe they actually are ads and they went and got sponsorships, but that's highly unlikely. Typically, you pay for brand placement. Somebody should Google this for me. Now I'm curious, because you're the second person who said ads. Okay. No. Oh, I see. I can't go around? Yes, I can. Oh my god! It really was a fucking promotional stunt. I stand correct. That is so rare. Like, you know, the fucking Soulja Boy song where he goes, Superman that hoe? They literally blurred out the Superman logo because he didn't want to pay it. That's right. I brought Soulja Boy into this conversation. That's true. Comics are extra shitty. Huh. I mean, this was 2010, right? In 2010, Bethesda thought if they got Matt Perry to voice someone and Felicia Day to voice someone in Fallout, it would increase sales. There was a lot of money being thrown at video games back then. You fuckers. I'm just looking for memorabilias. Ooh, sweet generator. It was because he mentioned loving Fallout 3, but it wasn't...
Another cable. Just great.
Like, if a celebrity mentioned loving a Fallout game now, they wouldn't pay for them. It was definitely a result of the culture. Because it wasn't just Matt Perry they lined up for that. They straight up had, like, tons of big names in that. They actually made, like, Barry sort of fit him more. Benny. And didn't they had taken Liam Neeson in Fallout 3. Your dad is Liam Neeson. I knew it. I was like, fucking page up here somewhere. You know, the truth is, Wikipedia is really well managed. There are some things that I take with a grain of salt. News, like politics pages as well, often do. But most things pop culture and science related, there are neckbeards breathing down your soul, making sure it's correct. Like, I wouldn't, like, say look up Gibraltar and trust everything about Gibraltar. Too small a page. Oh, fandom wiki page. Fandom wiki is pretty bad. They've lied to me about Persona and I was really salty. Bitches. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I have had LLMs like highlighted and shown to me to like refute things before and I like choked. Now I know exactly why in Control they made sure nothing happened on that platform. You fuckers. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Ah, ah. Oh! Oh, wrong weapon. These are small ass fries. They don't need my big ass shit. You know what would be cool if you had a melee option? Oh, God fucking damn it!
Shit.
Oh, no? I am in love with it. Can you please tell me about it?
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby." Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him. the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Is LuGPT.com still available? Fine. Oh my god. That's gonna be delightful. Okay. I think we're actually gonna call it here because I have been streaming all day and we are at a really good spot as far as like I'm right before I'm gonna do something big and major, etc. Let's see. Is there somebody to raid? Yeah, Matt is streaming. Oh my god. The streamer I rated the other night is straight up in Yakuza cosplay. That's hilarious. We'll go to Matt though. Nah, we'll go to Bishi. This is Yakuza 0. Of course. When we wait! Stay downstairs for just a second longer. When we get there, it'll be a braid, B-R-A-I-D. Playing Yakuza 0. I'm gonna raid and run because I am tired. But thank y'all very much. Our next stream is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific. That is BG2. Thank you very much.